At this time of the year, our plants are actively growing. To encourage them to grow a little bit more, a little bit bigger, a little bit faster, we can give the plant additional plant nutrients. The plant nutrients are elements that the plant takes and combines with sugars to make elements for growth. And plant nutrients are supplied by substances we call fertilizers. So by law, on a fertilizer, somewhere on the container or packaging, there should be a number. And this number is called the analysis. The analysis of the fertilizer, by law, should tell the percentage of each of the main or primary macronutrients that are required by the plant. So, for instance, we have fertilizer here. It's been supplied by Westland Horticulture, and on the packaging we can see about here, we can see that it has 3 numbers. It says fertilizer declaration. It tells us how much of each nutrient is in this fertilizer for the 3 main nutrients the plants require. So first of all we have 6, so that's 6% of the first of the nutrients, which is nitrogen, and nitrogen will help the plant to grow more stems and leaves and shoots. The second one is 2, and that encourages the plant to grow more roots, and that's phosphorus. The last one is an element called potassium, and it says here 4, so we have 4% of potassium, and the potassium helps the plant to grow more flowers, therefore more fruits, and it helps the plant to become slightly hardier against environmental issues like drought or too much water or too cold or too hot or something like that. So what we have here is 6, 2 and 4. So we've got nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So leaves and shoots, roots, flowers and fruits. Nice easy way to remember it. So have a look at your fertilizer. They all come with different analyses, so therefore they have different amounts of nutrients. So one that's high in nitrogen, we'll give it to encourage leaf growth at the beginning of its life, or in between flowering periods. One that's high in potassium, we might want to encourage flowers or fruits, so bedding plants for instance, something like that. And again, when we first plant our new plants, our new propagules into the soil, we might want to encourage with an extra bit of phosphorus to encourage root growth. Anything that has an analysis over 10 is deemed to be quite high in those particular nutrients or elements, and we need to be very, very careful when applying these things. Mostly we say follow the manufacturer's instructions. We don't want to be putting too much of a nutrient down. Too much of a nutrient can have a bad effect on the plant, and in serious cases can actually kill the plant. When we're growing vegetables, we're going to be removing the plant, therefore removing the nutrients, because the nutrients in nature will recycle. The leaves drop down and release the nutrients back into the soil, where they're broken down and taken back up by the plant. So we have a cycle, and we break that cycle in a vegetable garden, so we need to put additional fertilizer into our soil. If you have any questions, please contact us through the blog, and there will be some downloadable sheets about fertilizers and their use coming up at some point, so keep an eye out.